Hey Geminis, this is going to be your love reading for June 2020. Welcome to Tell It How It Is Tarot. If you're new here, I've been doing tarot for 16 years now. I am a full-time tarot reader in my personal life. If you guys need to get a hold of me, my email is down below. Couple announcements real quick, guys. First of all, by the way, we're going to take a look at your love life, the person on your mind. We're going to look at the situation, how they feel, how they think. The outcome, well, we're going to pull some advice. We're going to look to see what you need to know or what is coming towards you in the near future. And I also got finally my new deck in, okay? And we're going to take a look at if your person could say anything to you, what would they say to you right now, okay? So before that, couple announcements, guys, because I mentioned it in other videos. I'm going to mention it to you guys. My email was hacked. So I just got it back a little bit ago. So I'm trying to catch up on all the emails, all the responses. If you haven't heard from me, just know that it's coming. Or because it did get hacked, there is a chance that your email might have gotten tampered with, deleted. I'm not exactly sure. So try and resend me one if you don't hear from me momentarily. As far as personal readings go, guys, I know a lot of you guys are requesting them at the moment. I am booked head to toe in readings. I'm really trying hard to catch up. I'm having some health issues right now, so I'm dealing with that. But I am working really hard. I'm also working on trying to get a... Why does it look so dark? Is it coming up dark for you guys? Like, now it's light. It was weird. I am trying to get a schedule for you guys, okay? Web links, so you guys could just, like, book from there. But, you know... Okay, so anyway, moving on. Another announcement real quick, guys. I do astrology, but I don't do astrology for YouTube. So if you guys would like me to do that, let me know. But if not, I just want to mention a couple things about Venus retrograde right out real quick. I'm not going to go into it because this isn't a planetary video. You guys came here for a tarot video, but a couple points I want to mix out. Venus retrograde is till June 25th, 2020, okay? We all hear about Mercury retrograde. And when Mercury retrograde, we hear that sometimes our exes come back from the past or we hear from past people. But when Venus is retrograde, that happens too. But it's actually a good time to reconcile with someone from your past. So Venus retrograde kicked off like in the middle of May. And if you happen to see an ex, run into an ex, hear from an ex, a lot of times Venus retrograde brings the past back for a reason. And that's great energy to reconcile. Now, what's not good for Venus retrograde is starting anything new, okay? So if you haven't sealed the deal with someone, wait until the energies pass, because a lot of times they say if you meet someone or you make it official or, you know, avoid engagements and weddings during Venus retrograde, because they say, like, a lot of times those nightmares, those relationships will come back to be a nightmare, bite you in the ass, okay? You'll end up being like, what was I thinking, okay? So keep that in mind, guys, all right? Not a good time to start anything new. Good time to rehash the past, okay? Brings up a lot of emotions, a lot of nostalgia. You know, people really examine what they want in their love lives, what toxic traits they had, what they could have done differently, things like that, okay? Anyway, I shuffled and premeditated on the cards already, so we're going to get right into that. Okay, let's take a look here. When I was doing your meditation and all that, the Nine of Cups in reverse kept popping out. So I feel like, in general, things are not... I feel like happiness is not fulfilled right now. I don't know if that's you or them, but we're going to take a look into this. Okay. All right. I'll timestamp that, guys. So, I guess it's too... If you're already hearing me now, you guys have already watched. Okay, never mind. So, for your partner, I got King of Wands. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. You don't have to be. This could be a new person. Doesn't have to be. This could be just a person that has Sagittarius in their chart. Also, guys, keep in mind, and I know for most of you guys, you know the drill, and I shouldn't have to say this, but I do have to say this because this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every Gemini out there. It could resonate with a cross watcher. It could resonate with a moon sign, a Venus sign, a rising sign. Okay, it's not going to resonate with everyone. Tarot readers, they come on here, they do readings, and then when we get told that it doesn't resonate with a certain individual or that the storyline's not true, it can't resonate, guys, for every Gemini. That's impossible. So that's why we have multiple readers, because we're picking up on multiple different energies. If it happens to be your story, that is the goal. That's great. That's amazing. But if it's not, then it's someone else's story, okay? All right. So let's look into this King of Wands. Let's see if this is a new person. Doesn't have to be feminine or masculine energy. Like, don't get caught up on the gender, guys. Let's see if this is a past person, a new person. Tell me more about this King of Wands, please. Person that Gemini is dealing with regarding love for June 2020. Five of Wands in reverse. Sorry, that new deck, guys. So, and a Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you guys got the King of Wands with their energy, and then you got the Five of Wands in reverse and Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I'm thinking this person, I think you could be very attracted to, Gemini, but also I feel like this person could be very attractive to you too. But right now I see them in their own element, okay? They could be getting attention from a lot of people right now. This person is very mature. They're very grounded. They're very stable. And you might not think that, okay? But this is how they're appearing in their energy in their current day. This is a person who generally is a loyal person. Loyal partner. They're warm. They're affectionate. But for some reason, and the reason why I said you might not think that's because I feel like this is who they are as a person, but I don't feel like this is who they're being with you. With you, I'm getting the fact that there was a lot of conflict, there was a lot of fighting, and I feel like there was harsh things that you probably could have said to them that really pissed them off, because it looks like at this point that they're emotionally closed off to you. But that's not who they are. In general, this is a very warm, loyal, affectionate person. This is a person who is a good partner. This is a person who's creative. This person could be very wise in what they say. This person, generally people love a King of Wands as a partner, but there's some energy here where it's like they're not that person with you. I don't know if you said something to them, if they said something to them. It looks like there was a blowout here, and that this person currently is emotionally closed off to you, and they just don't want to deal with the drama right now. They don't, they could have been hurt, or, I'm not exactly sure. We haven't gone further into the story yet, but it it looks like that they're right now, I feel like they have to avoid you to avoid conflict. I feel like you make them feel like everything is conflict. Like, I feel like you make things harder on them, at least emotionally, even if you don't mean to do that. That's the energy that I'm getting from this. Your energy is the Six of Cups. So I feel like you're thinking about a past person here, Gemini. You could be thinking about a long-term partner. You could be thinking about a recent ex, an ex from a long time ago. But your mind is on somebody you shared something with in the past. You're thinking of the memories. You're stuck in nostalgia. You're thinking of the good times. All that. Clarify the Six of Cups for me, please. Tell me more about the Six of Cups for Gemini. You could possibly be wanting reconciliation with this person. Yeah, so you got the Magician and the Tower clarifying the Six of Cups. I think... And the Tower, guys, is just a big event that happens that is traumatic. It could be good or it could be bad, right? Because Traumatic is like something that's like, it's huge, right? It affects you. That even could be good. That could be like a wedding, right? That's a big event, right? And this tower comes with the magician, and it's like you're manifesting this. I really think that you might not even subconsciously know it, but the more you think about this person, the more you're bringing them into their energy, the more you're manifesting them. It's like you're connecting with them on a soul level. It's like 1-800, I'm going to call your soul and be like, hey, I think about you all the time. I miss you all the time. And the more you do that, you're drawing this person in little by little. They could start to be thinking about you. They could have moments where they're like, they're going to start feeling that. I feel like you're trying to manifest. It's almost like, I don't know if you're actually doing anything about it, if you're taking action or not. You could just be sitting back. I don't know, because all I know is that I feel like you do want a reconciliation with this person, and I feel like you're waiting for it to happen. You're waiting for something to happen, but it's like you're not taking the wheel and you're not making it happen. You're kind of hoping like the fate or world does it for you. So that's what's happening here. Sorry if you hear a little teenager in the background. My daughter is being extremely loud right now. All right, so what's currently going on between you, the mutual situation for June 2020? Cassidy, can you keep it down? I'm recording. Thank you. Sorry. Teenagers and their phones, right? Okay. What's currently going on with you guys is the Six of Swords. Okay, so somebody here, or both of you, could be them, could be you, could be both. Somebody here is definitely stuck in some pain right now. I feel like you guys are trying to move forward, or one of you or both of you are trying to move forward, but it's painful. And you're holding on to that grief, and it's like it doesn't feel right. It's like you're leaving something behind that you feel like you need to go back for. Clarify the Six of Swords, please. Clarify the Six of Swords. Tell me more about the Six of Swords for Gemini and this person on Gemini's mind regarding love for June 2020. Yeah, okay. So, Five of Swords. Wow. Yeah, okay. So you guys got the Six of Swords, like I said, wanting to go back for something, feeling like you're leaving something behind, clarified by the Death in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We also have Scorpio energy here. The Death in reverse is not wanting to let something go, can't let something go. And it's a major arcana, so it's bigger than just you. It's like a divine guided type of thing. This is about not being able to transform into a new series of things, okay? So like there was a cycle here, and it's not yet ending, and that could be why you feel like, or they feel like, or you both feel like that you're moving on from something and it doesn't feel right. And that's why it hurts so bad, and that's why you're taking this grief and this sadness with you as you're trying so hard to move forward. And it's like here you're kind of you got the Six of Cups. You want you're thinking about this person. You want this person, and the King of Pentacles here in reverse. It's telling me like somebody got greedy. Somebody didn't. This was a long-term potential. If it didn't already go the distance, if this relationship and this connection already didn't go the distance, it could have. And it's like somebody here got greedy. Somebody here got selfish. Now, I don't know if that's because they were sticking their hand in too many cookie jars, or they weren't willing to transform. Like here, it's literally saying that somebody didn't want to give up some kind of negative thing that was affecting the relationship. Whether that was flirting with too many people, or that was disrespect, or that was, lying, or being greedy or selfish, or only putting themselves and not caring about how the other person felt. So something here happened where somebody was supposed to let something go, whether it was a mind game or something, and they didn't. and they sabotaged this connection because they weren't changing. They weren't letting themselves change. They weren't letting, you know, they were holding on to this ego so much, thinking that it was serving them. Now, I don't know if this is you or them, but they were holding on to this ego. Someone here was holding on to this ego, thinking it was serving them, and they were supposed to let it go. And because they didn't, they sabotaged this connection. And now it's like you guys are forced to move forward, and it doesn't even feel right. Like it's like, oh, I have to move forward because I should, because I have to, but it hurts a lot. You're mourning and you're grieving because there's something here. This is messy. Okay, so how they feel about you, I got the 5 of Cups. Okay, so they're definitely mourning the loss of this relationship. There's heavy disappointment here. They are very disappointed in this connection and how it turned out. I feel like they could be disappointed in you, Gemini. Let's see, clarify this 5 of Cups, please. They're in a lot of pain, though. I feel like they are giving up opportunities in the present moment. They're not even, like, they're letting other possibilities and other things that are presenting themselves to this person. They're not, even if you think that they're really into it, they're not. It's like this person is just going through day by day. But they're definitely in mourning right now. They're in grief. Clarify this 5 of Cups for how this person feels about Gemini. Clarify this 5 of Cups for how this person feels about Gemini. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of just yeah. They're in a lot of pain, clarified by the 4 of Pentacles and the World in reverse. They're in a lot of pain because, again, the World is a major arcana. So to them, it's like out of their control almost. It's like something inside tells them that this cycle is not complete. Something tells them that I feel like they don't have closure. I feel like they, even if they're not expressing this to you, I don't know if you're in contact with them because, to be honest, I'm really getting this energy. Like I said, I told you, it feels like they just are trying to avoid you because I feel like you bring conflict, or you bring stress, or you bring some kind of hurt feelings or negativity. It's like because they're not getting what they want from you, you might be closed off. You might not be engaging with them. You might not just being who they need you to be for them. You might be a little salty, you know, who knows. But I feel like whatever's, you know, you might have said things that cut them deep. And I feel like that this person just feels like they have to stay closed off to you. But, you know, who they actually are is this warm, loving, affectionate person. So when a warm, loving, affectionate person gets to the point where they feel like they have to protect themselves from you, I mean, this person is really hurt. And they're holding on. They're like locked out from feeling free. It's like they can't free themselves from this pain, from this. And it's because something here is not complete. Something here is not finished. It feels like that this person feels like things were really unfair to them. I don't know why, but all right, so how they think about you in this connection is Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Clarify this Knight of Wands in reverse. More fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Clarify this Knight of Wands. I'm getting more of this energy. Like this person just feels unlucky. This person, I feel like, feels like they tried their best and they disappointed you anyway, because I feel like you might have cut this person off, or you shunned them, or you put them in a position where they felt like they had to cut you off. Because I feel like you just made them feel like this person, I'm not saying you did it intentionally, but this person feels like they just failed you. but they did everything they could not to fail you, but you made them feel like a failure. Like, you made them feel like nothing was good enough. You might have put them down a lot. You know, this person, the Knight of the Wands here in reverse, especially with this desk, this is a person who was trying to be on this passionate pursuit, and their voice was not heard. Like, they feel like they weren't heard by you. They could have been expressing some things to you. And it's like, you might say, well, I heard everything they say, but, like, did you actually really hear them? Did you hear their heart crying when they express certain things to you? Did you ignore the words, you know, between the lines? Did they say something to you and you didn't take them seriously, or thought they were exaggerating, or you weren't? Did you think they were playing mind games when they weren't? Like, I don't know what the situation is. You're going to know how that resonates, but this person feels like that they weren't heard by you. And I feel like they feel unlucky. I feel like they feel like there's no point in pursuing this with you anymore, because I feel like they just feel like, oh, like you make them feel really bad about themselves and in this connection, and I think they're truly sad and depressed over you that it didn't work. Which is weird, because if you're manifesting them and you're thinking about them, like, are you not telling them how you feel, Gemini? Are you withholding your feelings? Are you making them believe? Do they think you hate them when you don't? Are you making them feel like you hate them? Are you leaving this person in the dark? What are you doing, Gemini? Clarify this Knight of Wands in reverse, please. I just shuffled for too long, sorry. Eight of Cups in reverse and Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Again, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Eight of Cups. Yeah, this person... oh, and we have King of Pentacles on the board. So this is a true pair. You guys are a true, what we call in tarot, a power couple. When we have a king and a queen of the same energy come out, the same zodiac, okay? Doesn't mean you guys are the same sign. It's just the energy of the card. This person, I think, does want you to return to them. But only if you're going to be loving and nurturing. And I feel like that this person is waiting for you to be loving and nurturing towards them. I feel like a part of them wants to come back to you and to offer and to try again and to be loving and nurturing, but there is this sense where they feel a disconnect with you now. They feel like they're at odds with you. I feel like that this person, even if you don't feel it, this person, I feel like at one point or another tried a lot with you and they got nowhere. I feel like you just kept doing something to them. You kept hurting them. You kept putting them down. You kept shutting them down. Even if you weren't intentionally doing it. Gemini sometimes are very indecisive. They're one of the most indecisive signs of the zodiac. So, today you want chocolate ice cream and then tomorrow vanilla is your favorite. And it's like that. And you could have unintentionally not even realized that you might have been switching up personalities on this person. One day you were really sweet. The next you were like super wishy-washy. And this person, I just feel like that they feel disconnected with you at this point. I feel like they're just like at odds, and especially with this Five of Cups of how they're feeling. Like, to me, this is a deeper Five of Cups. I mean, he's just holding the other cups, like, looking down at, like, the other ones on the ground. It's all poured out. I get this, like, fuck it. But, like, a really sad fuck it. Like, damn. Like, what am I going to do? Like, and it's like, it's like that. All right, let's look at the outcome. And, guys, we're going to pull more cards, so don't go anywhere, okay? I'm going to pull the outcome and the advice for you right now. And then we're going to clarify. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Okay, let's clarify. For the outcome, you got the moon in reverse, which is Pisces energy. Because that is such a heavy card, I'm going to wait to clarify it before I say anything. Ooh, okay. So you guys got the moon in reverse, which is Pisces energy, clarified by the Three of Wands in reverse and the Five of Pentacles, okay? So moon in reverse, something here is coming to light. There's truth being revealed, okay? But the moon in reverse is also like something, like anytime you get the moon upright or reverse, or like the High Priestess, a lot of times it just means like it could go either way. Because in tarot, the future is not set in stone. You can change the outcome. If everything stays the same and you don't do anything, this is like the possible outcome. This is, you know. And if you two, if you're not talking and you stay not talking, or no one, you know, speaks or does anything, well, this, you know, if everything stays the same, this is going to be the outcome. And there's something here. I feel like you guys are in a spirit of transformation right now. I feel like you and your person, you guys are going through this massive transformation right now. But I feel like that there's a lack of faith, could be on both of your guys' ends, about the possibility of this connection. It's like you guys are hurting for each other. You guys are longing for each other. You're thinking about them. They're mourning over you. But it's like nothing's being done. No, I don't even know if you guys are communicating. I mean, by the looks of it doesn't even look like there's communication here. It kind of looks like you guys went to your own separate rooms and you're just like pouting, but I don't even think you guys know you guys are mourning over each other right now. Like, I don't think you guys are aware of that, and that's why this is happening. And I feel like there's a lack of faith here that this could be anything. And of course, if you have that mentality that something's not going to work out, then it's not, because everything is a mindset. If you want to believe something is bad, then you are going to make it bad in your brain. And every day you're going to wake up and say, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. Well, then eventually you're making it bad before it's even bad. Everything is a mindset. Everything. If you say you can't do something, well, then you can't do it. If you say you can't have a happy relationship with this person, well, then you can't, because you're already deciding that for yourself before even trying. You're already setting the relationship up for failure. And I feel like there's a lack of faith here. There's a lack of faith that if I put a plan in motion here, that anything is going to work out. I feel like in the end, I'll be left out in the cold anyway. I feel like this will just not be good. There's a feeling here of like, but if I don't, am I going to miss an opportunity with this person? Will I be able to come back at a later time and pick up the pieces? Probably not. Probably not. The Three of Wands is also waiting on a return for someone. So it definitely feels like, with the moon here, it's like there's a lack of faith, but yet you guys are waiting for each other to come back to each other. But there's a lack of faith. But also the tarot is saying it's yet to be written here. But it does feel like somebody here is searching for their other half. Look at this person's out in the snow in a light, all by herself, wandering around. There's a storm in the sky. So somebody is searching for their other half because they're left out in the cold by themselves. And Three Wands in reverse are waiting for somebody to come back and find them. They're looking for, it's like your souls, it's like on the outside, It's like your souls inside are, it's like you two are both really sad, and it's like your souls are looking for each other. It's like in a realm you can't see, because there's a 3D, right? And then there's like not the 3D for you guys. I'm trying to put it in simple terms. And it's like your souls, I feel like you guys are not healing. I feel like both of you are like hurting because your souls are like searching for each other. And it's like a blizzard. Y'all can't see because of whatever you guys are doing in the 3D, which looks like jack shit. All right, your advice was the Queen of Swords. So your energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Okay, Queen of Swords in this deck is about missing somebody. Okay, your heart is yearning for someone. The problem with this is the Queen of Swords doesn't like to wear her emotions on her sleeve. The Queen of Swords is sad on the outside or sad on the inside and calm on the outside. So Gemini, you are portraying like this doesn't bother you. I think you might even be trying to fool yourself. But you're going out there to the world, to this person, and you are acting unbothered. Well, let me tell you something. Closed mouths do not get fed. So as long as you pretend, this is literally about wearing a mask. This is a woman. You don't have to be a woman. You could be a man. Don't get hooked up on the gender of the cards, okay? But this Queen of Swords, this is someone who pretends they're okay. And then they're eating themselves up on the inside. Well, let me tell you something, though. You're never, that doesn't go, closed mouths don't get fed. That's not going to go away. You can pretend you're okay all you want and hope that one day maybe it might work. But pain is pain. And the deeper and the longer you allow that pain to reside, the deeper you're scarring yourself, meaning the longer you're going to hold on to that. The Queen of Swords being in your advice, I mean, you're literally longing from someone. The Queen here, this is loneliness. You're lonely right now, and your heart is specifically mourning a specific person. You could just have multiple past traumas, but this is a specific person you're thinking about, Gemini. Let's clarify. It's like you're not doing what you actually really want. It's like you're too much in your head and not enough in sync with your emotions. It's like you're ignoring your intuition. It's like you keep just trying to push this person out of your mind and tell yourself you're fine, you're okay. But you're full of it. You're full of it, Gemini. You're not okay. And you're literally, but the longer you put that mask on and you just don't be honest, the deeper you're going to cut that scar. It's better to just go for what you want. It's like rip the band-aid off. Just make it happen. Clarify this Queen of Swords. Why is this the advice for Gemini, please? Why is this the advice for Gemini regarding this connection with this person for June 2020? So the advice for the Queen of Swords is, oh yeah, look at that. Huh. Well, okay, before I even pulled the clarifiers, I was saying, the advice for the Queen of Swords is you need to just be blunt and honest. You need to come out with how you feel. So if you are holding something inside and this person doesn't truly know how you feel, you are only hurting yourself and this person. So if you think you're doing this person a favor by holding back, you're not. Okay? Because whatever the last thing you might have said might have been mean, cold, or just not truthful with how you really felt. And this person's hurting whether you know it or not. And you're hurting because of it. And hurting yourself and then hurting other people, I mean, what good does that serve? Like, who are you trying to protect right now? Why are you not being honest with your feelings? Is there somebody you don't want to know? Do you have parents or friends? Or just, are you trying to, do you feel like you have to lie to yourself to help yourself move on? Like, what is holding you back from actually being honest? Like, what good are you serving anybody? Shouldn't your happiness matter most to you and this person? I don't know if someone else is holding you back or what, or if it's influences from outside. I'm not sure why you're doing this, but you're doing this. And it doesn't serve anybody. It's not serving anybody. So your advice is to cut it out. And you need to be blunt and you need to be honest. And you need to approach the situation cool, calm, and collective. Okay? All right, so clarified it. Four of Wands and the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so the Four of Wands, we all know, is about coming together. It could be an engagement, a ceremony, anything like that. But again, it's another reconciliation card. And the Hermit in reverse, so we all know the Hermit upright is someone who goes inside, who retreats, who retracts, who isolates, who doesn't speak their mind. Okay, the Hermit in reverse is saying, all right, it's time to come out of hermit mode. All right, you need to speak up. And you need to go get your boo thing. You need to go get your babe thing, okay? Because Four of Wands is also like a twin flame soulmate connection. It's, Four of Wands, it's 11:11, okay? It's the divine gateways, all right? It's your mirror. Look at this person's looking in a mirror. This person mirrors you, Gemini. You mirror this person. You guys are again, and I got the King and Queen of Pentacles. You guys are a power couple. You guys are a true pair here. There's too many major arcanas. There's too many things. I don't know what the heck you guys are doing, but like, it's not serving you or them or anybody for this facade to keep going on, because that's what this is the Queen of Swords in this deck. She's a facade. She wears a mask. She's a people pleaser at her own expense. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. And everything that the outcome here, the reason why you guys are not together is literally because of fear, is because of illusions, self-made illusions of this going badly, of having no faith in the situation. But if two people want each other, then there's no reason why they should not be together. Or not try to make it work. Or not, there's no logical reason for it. None. You only give up on a relationship when one isn't in it. If two people are still connected, you don't walk away. You don't throw in the towel when you're connected to someone. You just don't. Like, it doesn't. Then you're rebounding, they're rebounding, and now two more people are hurt. And then they're going to hurt two more. And it's like an infectious disease, All right. Let's look at what is coming towards you, or what you need to know anywhere from now to the next 3 months, anywhere in the near future. It could be 2 days, 2 weeks. And then we're going to pull some cards and see what your partner has to say about you right now, or what they would say to you. Wow, okay, we got some good cards here. So what's coming towards you? The Wheel of Fortune. Well, you know what? I'm not going to speak to... Wheel of Fortune could be good or bad. Fate is taking a turn here. The wheel is changing. Will it be in your favor? Will it not? I don't know. Let's clarify. Clarify this Wheel of Fortune, please, for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? What is coming towards Gemini in the near future? Anywhere from now to the next 3 months, please. Oh, wow. All right, Gemini, I don't know if you do anything here. So Wheel of Fortune. If you think it's bad now, and the Wheel of Fortune's upright, so I feel like right now you have opportunity to change things and to take fate into your own hand. And I think you take a back seat. And I think you're going to allow fate to take the wheel. The problem is you're going into turbulent waters. And what happens when there's no captain on the ship during turbulent waters? If you're not steering the boat in turbulent waters, well, the boat is going to go overboard. Okay? You can take a back seat when there's sunny skies, but right now, if you let fate take the wheel, because you're avoiding this fate, and you sit back and you do nothing, and I say you sit back and do nothing because the Nine of Swords is here. Clarified by the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords. So it looks like you might not take action, and it looks like there's a lot of fear here. There's a lot of fear and anxiety. So much. You're so in your head about this not working out, or not being able to heal, or not be able to be with this person, that it literally paralyzes you, and I don't feel like you do anything, and what happens because of that? Extreme heartbreak. This is, look at you're stabbing yourself in your own back. Look at this woman. You're literally, you're stabbing yourself in the back. And Nine of Swords, so there's Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords, and they're pretty similar. The difference is Eight of Swords, you're making up your own fears, and the Nine of Swords is you have a reason to be fearful. You have a reason to be scared. And it's because anywhere from now to the next 3 months, I think you're going to allow your person to move on. And I feel like because you're not going to grow the pair you need to make things right, or you're just going to really try to avoid this situation and avoid this person, and you're not going to make a move. And it's going to lead you to extreme regret, extreme heartbreak, extreme sadness. And this is literally what you need to know, what is coming if you do not do anything. Gemini, I would strongly suggest you grab the wheel of that ship. Do not control your own fate right now, because that's intense. I'm so sorry. I feel bad that that's even your cards right now. But you know what? You can change it. You can change it, Gemini. You can change it. Again, your advice was to be honest, but be very cautious about this advice. It said be calm and collective when you approach this situation, okay? But be honest. But don't go in, acting crazy or demanding certain things. You got to be cool and calm with this approach. But be real. Be honest. Let this person know how you feel. Be authentic. Don't play mind games. Don't do anything that's going to hurt you or other people, because it doesn't serve anybody, okay? All right, let's see what your person would say to you right now. What your person would say to you. What would this person say to Gemini? What would this person say to Gemini? What does this person want to say to Gemini, please? Regarding love for June 2020, regarding this connection. Wow. You have been in my dreams, and it's easier just to stay away from right now. So yeah, this person, like I said, this whole reading, I think you made this person feel like they had to stay away from you. You might have told them, they might not just know they might not know how you feel. And you might say, that's crazy. They should know how I feel. Well, maybe they don't. Maybe you went indecisive on them too many times and they don't. And I think that they think that they have to move on. So they feel like they need to stay away from you and move on. And I feel like you're going to let them move on. And I feel like it is literally not going to do any of you guys either good. Because they're going to have a deep scar from this, and they're going to be hurt, and they're going to miss you, and they're mourning you, and you're going to be left with heartbreak and regret. What good did that do anybody? That's, Anyway, if you do, hopefully, you guys, if that's the choice, the path you choose, well, let's hope after all this heartbreak, something new comes in for you and them. All right. Anyway, that's what I have for you guys. I will see you guys mid-May, okay? Or mid-June, all right? Sorry if it didn't resonate, guys. If you did, let me know. Comment down below. For cross watchers, Gemini, let me know what happened. All right. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.